this summer called Jade Helm 15. While the military says it's just training soldiers for the realities of war, critics say the Army is preparing for modern-day martial law. Trace Gallagher live in our West Coast newsroom with the story. Trace?
Megan, some are calling it a Texas takeover. What's happening is between July and September, a bunch of Green Berets, Navy SEALs, and Special Ops from the Air Force and Marines are conducting some realistic training exercises across the Southwest, including 17 different Texas cities. The goal is to see if groups of these special forces can move around the civilian population without being noticed. You know, blend in so they can place themselves in strategic positions to handle different threat scenarios. The military says these are vital skills when it comes to an ever-changing threat. But in the slideshow of the training exercise, it says Texas will be simulated hostile territory. Well, that hostile characterization didn't sit well with a far-right radio host in Austin who told his listeners that he had access to the secret document that details a federal takeover in Texas. A libertarian website also picked up on the plan, and before you know it, rallies were being held against the event. But apparently the so-called secret document was published weeks ago in several local newspapers, letting the public play very well in Texas.
Trace, thank you. We'll be right back.
Okay, I got a friend calling in from Oklahoma with some important message on this Jade Helm thing. Go ahead, Daryl.
Okay, my friends went to a movie, and he went with a friend of his. And this friend of his is a colonel in the armed services. He has been given orders to deploy to Texas. And the orders were to aggressively do the Jade Helm thing down in Texas. So Texas will rise up and they can control put in martial law. What I have heard is they plan that the entire state of Texas will be in martial law within 6 months. This guy really doesn't know what to do. He's got real mixed feelings on it, and it kind of really worries him the way things are going down. I told him about this, and from a very good source, and I've noticed here lately around here, helicopters flying over at 11, 12 o'clock at night, flying low and slow. Don't know what that's about, but this is what I've heard so far. And as things progress, but they were told him to pursue the Jade Helm up aggressively. So it'll make an uprising for the citizens where they can go in and claim martial law.
Well, who's coming in to see you tomorrow? Who's coming to visit Oklahoma?
Oh, that's right. As of tomorrow, down in Durant, Oklahoma, we have our illustrious president going down. He's going to be in Durant, Oklahoma, tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon. He's going to be at the El Reno Reformatory in El Reno, Oklahoma, where he is going to release 47 prisoners. And I don't know what that's about either, but it's, with everything that's going on right now, and the 600 was 600 or 60, I can't remember exactly. I think it was 600 traffic tickets around the Midland, Odessa area where people were given tickets, but when they were immediately arrested. Like I said, this is down in the Midland, Odessa area. This is what's going on right now. But I've got people all over the country that keep me up to date on things.
Well, friends, this is Daryl. I won't mention his last name. He's a Marine friend of mine in Oklahoma that I've known for quite a few years, more than I want to speak of, and I'm sure he won't. 30 years.
A day or two,
But he comes from a family of Marines. His dad was a high-ranking officer in the Marine Corps, and so when data comes through, we kind of share that. But I wanted to share this with you and put this video up, and I appreciate this this commentary from you, Daryl. Thank you.
No problem, brother.
All right, let me shut this off, and then I'll talk with you.
Okay.
You are thinking about running for president in 2016, and I want to talk to you about that in a moment, but it has brought attention back to some of your comments, as it does to any candidate potentially running for president. You said recently that you thought that there might not actually be elections in 2016 because of widespread anarchy. Do you really believe that?
Well, I hope that that's not going to be the case, but certainly there is the potential, because you have to recognize that we have a rapidly increasing national debt, a very unstable financial foundation, and you have all of these things going on like the ISIS crisis that could very rapidly change things that are going on in our nation. And unless we begin to deal with these things in a comprehensive way and in a logical way, there is no telling what could happen.
It is strange to think that I have just 2.5 years left in this office. Everywhere I look, there are reminders that I only hold this job temporarily. But it's a long time between now and 2016, and anything can happen, and anything can happen, and anything can happen.